morning, guys. It is Thursday, which means it's almost the weekend, and I'm super excited for this weekend. Next Monday or Tuesday, on the 7th, it will be Melissa and my 6th anniversary and 1-year anniversary for getting engaged. And so we are actually celebrating this weekend, and we have like lots of plans on Saturday to celebrate, and I'm super excited. I think we're gonna spend the morning kind of in bed, just hanging out, relaxing. That sounds inappropriate. It's not. We have plans to like eat breakfast in bed and like kind of just hang out and edit videos next to each other, watch our YouTube videos, and just literally just take it easy and not, worry about like having to kind of get up and do anything for the day. Just relax. Because, I mean, we literally never get to just hang out in bed, and I mean, who doesn't want to just hang out in bed all day? So yeah, we have plans to do that like all morning and just hang out, spend time with each other, and then at night we are planning on like getting dressed up and going out to sushi, because sushi is kind of like our thing. When we first started dating, we went and got sushi a lot, and so we're going actually out to the restaurant to eat dinner there. We for some reason never eat at restaurants. We always get food and bring it home, and so yeah, we figured that we would actually go out on a date night. And yeah, I think that's all we have planned so far, but I'm really excited. I can't believe it's been 6 years. It's crazy. And I can't believe in less than a year we're going to be married. So yeah, that's just crazy to me. I'm so excited. So yeah, I have a bunch of work planned for today. I'm going to try and finish editing my empties video and get that all ready to go up tomorrow. I'm also going to work on probably my secret wedding project video, so that's ready to go up as soon as, I'm able to make it go live. And yeah, I want to fill you guys in on like all the wedding details and plans and stuff that we were kind of chatting about yesterday, because I also want to get that like all officially kind of like written down either in my planner or like sketched out. And I have this little like notebook that I'm kind of using as a kind of like a Reckitt journal type thing, but for wedding planning. So like I just I don't know, I've been like jotting down ideas in there and kind of getting things all, I don't know. I'll show you guys later, actually. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll show you guys later. So right now though, I'm gonna go have lunch because I actually got editing done really early today. I've been doing really good the last couple of days. It's been uploading that's just taking for freaking ever. I'll be done editing the video at like, noon, 12:30, maybe 1. And then so I'll start uploading then, and then but the video still won't go live until 5, 6, 7 because it's just taking so freaking long to upload. So yeah, I'm going to try and figure out a way to get uploading times reduced so that I can get my vlogs up for you earlier each day, because in a perfect world I would like to get them up and, like live early afternoon. And yeah. But right now, I'm going to go eat some lunch. I have my leftover Andy Nelsons from yesterday, and so I'm going to heat that up. And yeah, hope you guys are having a fabulous day so far as well. Alright, so I'm working on my empties video right now, and I wanted to take a break. So as promised, I wanted to show you guys my little like wedding planning scrapbook that I've kind of been putting together since I got engaged. And yeah, so this is what it looks like on the outside. It's a cute little like kind of foily gold chevron pattern. Melissa got this notebook for me at some point, I think. And yeah, I just thought it was really cute, especially since we were thinking about having gold accents at our wedding, and so I thought it kind of fit. So inside on the first page, I glued in a little like card I made at the beginning of 2017, so before I got engaged. And this was like when I subscribed to Studio Calico, this was one of the stamps that came in the monthly kit. And yeah, I just thought it was so applicable that I had stamped, 2015, best year yet, and then it turned out to be the year I got engaged. So yeah, I wanted to kind of put that in there. I thought it was really cute. And then over here on the first page, the first thing I did was, I knew I wanted to have some sort of kind of little like wedding logo thing, and so I kind of started drawing out some ideas on top here. And then the first thing Melissa and I actually did decide for our wedding was the color scheme. It was, I don't know why, it just was the first thing we agreed on and talked about. And so we decided to have mint, gold, gray, and then white, obviously. And yeah, so I basically put in a couple different like washi tapes for each of the colors and hand lettered in the colors. And I think it's just really cute, and it's a nice little kind of like inspiration board for the colors, I guess. And I stamped in the, title for the potential colors in the Woo Woo alphabet stamps from Studio L2E. I think I used them a couple times throughout this book. And then at the very bottom, I drew in my final version of the wedding logo that I came up with. Melissa and I both kind of sat down and designed it together. There were a few different options. At some points, I was trying to do 2 M's, since both Melissa and my names start with M. And so I kind of, was trying to intertwine them somehow, but it just never looked good. It was too, cluttered. And so finally, I think this was Melissa's idea to have 2 intertwined hearts instead. And so I really like the simplicity of, one big M for both of us, and then, our 2 hearts intertwined down here. And yeah, I think it's really super cute. You guys also kind of saw this when I was designing the stickers to close the save the date envelopes. And yeah, that was, back when I first designed it. And then on the second page, I have some ideas I sketched out for our wedding cake. I printed out these 2 cake pictures from Pinterest because I really liked them. This one had kind of I don't know if that's a real ribbon or if it's edible, but I just thought it was really beautiful how it had this big, silky ribbon flowing down the cake. And then this one, I don't know if you can really see it, but it basically has a bunch of kind of pearls on the top of each layer of the cake, and I thought that was really pretty. And so I kind of, just to get my ideas out, I wanted to mix those 2 together, and so I kind of did a little mock-up, and yeah, that's kind of what I came up with. And I don't know if that is the concept we will be going with for our wedding cake, but I just kind of, was having fun and putting ideas together. And yeah, I know I do still really like the idea of a full-on white on white on white wedding cake, so I think that might be what we stick with, but yeah, who knows, we shall see. And on the next page, originally I was thinking about doing some laser cut save the dates and making them myself, and so this is kind of a little mock-up version that I did. And so I did a little trifold thing with a tiny piece of mint tissue paper on the inside, and then I was gonna have the actual information glued into the inside. But as you guys know, I decided to go a different route, and I did the minted engagement picture kind of card things, and I'm really happy with what we ended up going with. I will probably end up DIYing at least some part of our formal wedding invitations, and so yeah, I might try and incorporate some sort of laser cut part into that because I think it's just really pretty. And I just, recorded a couple notes that I was thinking for the save the dates around, on the page. And so yeah, this is kind of half scrapbook, half planner, kind of just a place for me to just kind of be creative and, jot down my thoughts and whatever. And yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this thing, and I can't wait to have it all filled up from planning the wedding. And then down on the bottom, I did a little bit of journaling about our hashtag. It actually took us a little while to figure out the perfect hashtag. And since, as a YouTuber and blogger, it was really important to me that we had, a hashtag that I really connected with and that I thought was, original enough, but not, too hard to understand or remember. And so, finally, I can't remember if it was Melissa or me who came up with it, but, yeah, our official wedding hashtag is Rosner for 2 because Melissa's last name is Rosner and I'm taking her last name. So yeah, I thought that was a really clever hashtag, and it can also be customized for anyone's last name. So if you guys want to steal it, unless your last name is Rosner, go on ahead, steal that idea for a hashtag. And yeah. The next page is all about my wedding dress, and I've only gone wedding dress shopping once so far, and it was at David's Bridal because they kind of forced you into making an appointment when you went to the wedding expo I went to. And yeah, so I just kind of printed out a couple of pictures that I took there and glued them in with some doilies because I kind of thought that I don't know, I thought it went with white lace kind of. And then I also took some notes on things because going into wedding dress shopping, I had literally no idea what I wanted for my dress. And so afterwards, I had a bit more of an idea of a couple of things that I wanted to maybe look for in my final dress. And so I just, made a list of things that I knew I liked. Next up, I had a top 5 venues list that I thought these were for certain going to be, one of these was going to be our venues. But then we stumbled across our venue, which we had somehow not seen until we found it, and we literally immediately fell in love with it, and it jumped to number 1 on the list, and we pretty much booked it right away. That was the only venue we toured. So yeah, I think it's kind of funny that it wasn't on my top 5 list, but yeah, I'm so happy and so excited about our venue. It's gorgeous. And the next page, it's about our engagement party, and I actually taped in an invitation that we sent out, but I'm not going to open that up because that has my future in-laws address and Melissa's phone number in it, so yeah. And then the last thing that's in there right now are the little paint chip color theme cards I included in something that you will see soon. And yeah, so I just taped these in as kind of again, just in a little inspiration of what our wedding colors will be. And that finishes that little tour up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm having so much fun making this little scrapbook thing, and I think it's just gonna be the coolest thing to have to look back on in future years. Yeah, I definitely highly recommend doing something like that if you're wedding planning. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed looking through it, but now I'm going to get back to editing. You the best fiance ever?
Why? Because I'm playing with your hair.
Feels good.
I don't have hair like that you can play with anymore.
I know.
Is that your eyeball?
A little bit.
I never say, do you notice? Like, I say eyeball. Like, I don't say...
What other way is there to say it?
I don't say, like, oh, did I poke you in the eye? I'm like, did I poke you in the eyeball? Like, I say eyeball.
Yeah.
Like, I don't ever say, like, eye. I do other stuff like that. It's because my dad does it.
Yeah? Like what?
I don't know. I can't think of anything right now. I just think of that because I just said it. Are you braid your hair?
Are you braiding my hair?
What?
I want to learn how to French braid. I know the concept of it. I just haven't done it.
How to do it.
And I'm sure I could figure it out. I'm not sure I could do it well. I'm sure it would look like a disaster. Yeah. Especially doing it like on myself. I feel like it'd be so much easier doing it on someone else.
My favorite thing when I got my hair cut when I was younger was I used to get like braided like pigtails. She would French braid my hair.
When you got it cut?
Yeah.
That's
she
funny.
Would cut my hair and then she would put 2 French braid like pigtails in.
My mom used to French braid my hair. You're like pulling me.
Huh?
You're like pulling my head.
I know. Well, you're supposed to hold your head still.
I'm trying. I have to sneeze.
I ran out of hair.
Yeah.
So the end's a little long. Hair's gonna be all wavy if you leave it in.
I know, especially because it's kind of wet.
It's not very good.
Yeah, show. How'd she do?
Hold on, you can't see it. Like one side of your head, the hair's all falling out.
On this side, there's actual hair like out.
Hold on. There you go. That's fine.
Well done, baby.
Let's see. Well, the front's what matters. You look pretty from the front.
So while Melissa gets a little work done downstairs editing her video, I am doing some wedding planning up here. Basically, I have a bunch of like ideas and plans in my head for like different things, and I want to get them all out of my head and like onto paper. So like I have a couple of things I know I want to do for like the centerpieces, and so I want to get that kind of like actually, you know, fleshed out and recorded and officially, you know, made into a plan. And I don't know, like for some reason having things, you know, written down and actually outlined and like not finalized because I haven't bought the stuff yet, but just, you know, kind of more made into like an actual official plan. It just makes me feel like it's real, and I can stop like thinking about it, and so I can like really actually see what I have planned and what I like, you know, still need to think about. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of work on that and kind of try and see what I have and what I still need to plan. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. Have my wedding planner all out and ready to go, and I'm just gonna get to work putting some stuff into that. Alright, so taking a break from filling in my wedding planner to talk to you guys because, oh my goodness, I am getting so overwhelmed. There is just, like, I feel like every time I get into wedding planning and, like, trying to really get stuff done, I just remember, like, just how freaking much there is to do, and there's just so much, and I don't even know, like, where to start. I mean, I know I have, like, timelines and stuff, like, but I just feel like, I don't know, I want to get it all, like, done right now, and I want to have it just all planned and set up, and, like, you know, I wouldn't even mind if it's still, like, a year-ish away or whatever. I just want to have everything, like, figured out and booked so I can just sit back and, like, have it all done. And, like, oh, yeah, just, there's so much to book. Like, we still have to get, you know, photographer, videographer, caterer, musician, all the decor stuff. And, like, I feel like as I'm going through this, I keep remembering, like, for each different thing, there's, like, you know, 5 other things that I just remembered that I have to do, too. And it's just overwhelming sometimes. But yeah, I'm trying to just like take it one thing at a time, and like I have all my, you know, like the timelines that like everywhere has, you know, 6 months before your wedding, 9 months before your wedding, and like just kind of focusing on whatever is like next up on the list and just doing that, and like once that's out of the way, focusing on the next thing. But it's hard not to just like look at the big picture instead of like focus on the tiny things that you need to do right now. Like it's, and remember that it like doesn't all have to get done right now. It just, it feels like it does. And yeah, so I don't know. I'm just, I guess, trying to talk myself down by talking to you guys, because man, there is a lot that needs to get done still. And I'm hoping, I mean, both me and Melissa have really started to want to like actually like buckle down and really get things done and like planned. And so I'm hoping in the next like month or two we'll start to really like book a ton of our vendors. And so like some of the big stuff will be kind of out of the way so we can focus more on like, you know, the little details here and there to, you know, tweak everything and make it perfect, and, you know, like have all like the main vendors and stuff booked. I think that's what's worrying me so much, is I need to get like all the big stuff booked, and then I can, you know, like, I don't know, really focus on like the fun stuff. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. So yeah, thanks for letting me rant to you guys. I don't know, but I'm gonna get back to it. So how are you, my darling?
Me, I'm sore.
You're sore? Why?
I'm going to the gym.
Oh, I'm sorry, babies.
Gotta get in shape.
Got that wedding hustle?
Yep. Thank God I'm doing it now, though, not like 2 months before our wedding.
I know, yeah.
Most people, like, you know, they talk about it and talk about it and talk about it, and then they wait until the last minute. So they got like 2 months to get in shape.
Me.
We don't have anything to do. I love this wine bottle. It's really cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, the neck of it's like longer than normal.
Yeah, it is.
Potato wedges!
What are you making for dinner?
Leftovers.
Leftovers?
Pork.
Pork tenderloin.
Beans. Mashed potatoes. Potato wedges from last night. That's why I'm fat. That's why I gotta go to the gym.
Good we eat good food.
Eating french fries.
We have to send out the save the dates.
Yes, we do. We gotta get stamps.
I know. When are we gonna get those?
Huh?
When are we gonna get those?
This weekend.
This weekend. We also, like, before/shortly after sending them out, we have to like finalize the wedding website and like make sure everything's on there and like
Yep.
all that jazz.
All that jazz. We'll do that Saturday while we're laying in bed.
Okay. I was telling them about our
Seriously,
special
like,
plans.
I'm gonna put the TV up there. We're just gonna lay in bed
I know.
all
I'm
day.
so excited.
We'll watch some TV.
Do some work.
Do some work.
Snuggle with the pups.
I'm gonna finish editing my video and put it up. I'm
Yeah.
gonna plan my next video. We're gonna wedding plan. You're gonna edit
Lots
your
of wedding
vlog.
plan. I'm gonna edit.
See, that's what I mean about like, we're gonna have to make ourselves get out of bed to go to dinner.
Yeah. So Melissa wants to. She had the idea of like, instead of going out to dinner on Friday or on Saturday, go out to dinner on Friday, so that on
Tomorrow.
Saturday we can literally just like do absolutely nothing and not have to worry about like doing anything on Saturday and just
Right?
relax all day long.
Or,
I mean, no,
or by the end of the day, are we gonna want to get out of the like and have somewhere to go?
Please, it's us.
Come on now, I'm gonna make us sound a little better.
I know. I don't know. I like the idea of having all the celebration in one day though, but like, you're right.
A weekend long.
See, but we should have done it for 5 years, and like the year that we got engaged, have a weekend long celebration. Not like 6 years. 6 years is so random.
It's right before we're getting married. It's not.
This is our last anniversary. This is our very last November 7th anniversary.
I think somebody's hungry.
You want some dins? Yeah, you want some dinners? Come on. Come here. Sit. Stay.
She's sniffing around on the floor. You know I can tell when she's hungry.
You being a little piggy? Excuse me. Okay. Whenever she's on the vlog, she always goes right away. Maybe I just need to vlog every time I feed her. Because, like, normally when I'm not vlogging, I have to, like, be like, okay, okay, okay. And she sits there, like, being a little weirdo, not doing anything.
Do you ever feel like when you're vlogging and you're talking to somebody while you're vlogging, you have to look at them through the camera screen instead of actually looking at their face?
Yeah, like I've thought about it, but I think it looks better. Like I don't like looking into the lens if you're talking to someone else because then it feels weird because like when I'm looking at the lens, I'm talking.
Like you on your side right now while you're talking to me. Do you look?
At
me,
the screen?
Or are you looking at the screen of the camera?
Yeah, you're right. I look at the screen. But what I was saying is like I look at the lens to like talk like. When I'm talking to you guys, like I look at the lens into the camera, like at you. But like when I'm talking to Melissa, like I'm like I can't look at the lens because I'm not talking. I'm talking to Melissa. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense at all?
Yes.
Okay.
You do what's a normal human reaction. You look at the person you're talking to, not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
at the lens, because you're not talking to the camera. You're talking to the person.
Yeah. You laughing at me?
Yeah.
Dakota's like, I don't want my food. What are you having for dinner?
The frumpiest butt.
The frumpiest butt.
The frumpiest butt.
Is that your butt?
Yep.
Come here. Come here.
It gets all crimpy. So, you never told me, did you laugh when you edited the vlog from the other day when I was making a bunch of faces at you when we were saying goodnight?
I did. You'll have to watch the vlog to see what I did.
Which one was it, yesterday or the day before?
Yesterday? I think it's the one that went up today. So, yesterday's vlog. So, we are heading to bed. We had a nice, relaxed evening. Oh, you're going to eat my popcorn. You said you wouldn't eat my popcorn. You're going to have to make it for me again tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
I shouldn't be eating it anyway. We're going to bed.
I know.
It's so good.
Yeah. So we kind of spent our evenings separate. You played video games, and I watched Gossip Girl and colored.
She's very tolerant and lets me play a lot of video games.
I love you. And you do things like make me popcorn. What did you do all night?
She just wants popcorn. Watch this.
I can't see. She got a piece of popcorn earlier. Piece fell on the floor and we let her have it. She's so hopeful. Do you see that little tail waggle?
There's not even any in my hand.
You were such a piggly wiggly.
I had a curl in the lip.
Alright guys, we're gonna go to bed and read more Harry Potter.
We're going to talk to a real estate agent tomorrow.
I know, I'm so excited.
About renting a house, not buying yet.
We decided we're still trying to save up for a house so we can get like the house we actually want when we buy a house.
Instead of just rushing to buy a house because we want a house.
Well, we're not sure if we're going to stay in Maryland, so we don't want to buy a house in Maryland if we end up like wanting to move out of state or you get it.
Sorry.
Or you get a job somewhere else that you want, you know what I mean? So
The older we get, the more lazy I feel about trying to move out. Like
I know, when we were like 20, 21, we're like, we're definitely moving to California. Like, definitely, it's going to happen. And like the older we get, I'm like, I don't really want to go to California.
It's going to take so much work to like find a job and...
I just don't even think I would want to live there anymore. Like,
oh, I definitely don't.
Yeah.
No,
I would be like, I want to go like vacation there. I would
like,
live in like Northern California.
No, you don't.
No, why not?
It still gets cold there.
Well, yeah, but if we're going to be here, it gets cold here, so like...
It rains a lot in San Francisco.
Oh, my arm. I hope you can still see us both.
I could move to wine country.
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about.
Let's move there.
Okay, we're going to go buy a vineyard. Start making wine.
Yep.
Hand stomping our grapes.
Hand stomping our grapes.
Foot stomping. Shoot, you're such a little piggy.
I'm a piggy.
Are you eating all my popcorn?
Ugh.
Alright, well anyways, back to the point of that story. Tomorrow we're going to meet with a rental realtor because we decided that like we are tired of living in an apartment. And also like if we moved anywhere else, like no other apartment would be able to compare to this. Because like we love this apartment. It's amazing. But like yeah, we're ready to live in a house.
It's really big, so anywhere else would be small.
Yeah, and one floor and like just yeah. So we are hopefully planning to rent a house when our lease is up here. That would be ideal. So we're going to talk to a realtor tomorrow and kind of like see what our options are and, you know, see what they can do for us.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
Super.
Super.
You guys notice she goes super.
Super.
You like really emphasize the you. I'm super excited. Super.
Yeah.
Super excited, Dakota.
She's like, I'd be super excited if you gave me some of that popcorn.
I can't though. She's being so beggy.
I know, you
If
are
she
being
wasn't,
pretty
I would
beggy,
give her
Dakota.
some.
Yeah.
It's like
Your
it's
own
like
worst
crack.
enemy.
She got a piece earlier because it fell on the floor, and it's like,
Oh my God.
I need more.
I forgot how good it was. You're your own worst enemy, Munchkin.
All right, let's go read
Yeah.
Harry Potter. Wow, I just threw popcorn all over myself.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog and give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to follow me on all my social platforms to see what else I do besides my daily vlogs. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night.
Are you guys all excited to see us lay around on Saturday and not do anything?
I'm going to try and make it interesting for you guys.
I'm
somehow.
gonna make her play Minecraft.
I like Minecraft.
She likes Minecraft. That's the only video game she'll play with me.
It is. And Sims, but that's like a computer game. Okay.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.